everybody. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. I'm glad that you decided to stop by. Make sure to give me a comment. Let me know that you're here. My name's Barb, and if you're just joining us by an invite from a friend, welcome, and thanks for checking things out. I am just taking a quick look. Hi, Cindy, Sue. See a couple of you on here. I am just waiting for a few to jump on, and I have some fun things to share. You know, the new product starts. Thank you, Cindy, for sharing. Hi, Linda. You made it through the first day? The first day of work. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I understand. I'm just wanting to make sure that, are you guys seeing my face right now? I'm just curious because it looks like my website information is just there. Can you let me know if you can see me? Just want to make sure. I am trying to see what it looks like for you guys, and all I can see is the code. It says welcome to the online virtual class. So let me know if you can see me. Oh, here we go. There, I see you now. Okay, good. You can see my face. Thank you, guys. I have to figure out what I will need to do here. But anyway, so welcome. And do you guys have your catalogs yet? Do you have your the Sale-A-Bration catalog and the January to June? I'm curious. You had to click off and then go back on? Okay, Nancy. So hopefully, yeah, I can't do a refresh. I can still see what's going on, so that's good. You guys will be able to see everything. So tonight I have a class. I have 4 cards that I'm going to share. And as with my classes, it's just like having if you were to be a host and I came to your home, I would share 4 projects. You would get to make those 4 projects. And of course, being online, what I offer is getting you purchase $30 and you get the 4 projects free. And now, if you bump it up to 50 during Sale-A-Bration, that's January, actually starting tomorrow, January 5th, you will get a product free. So you have to have the Sale-A-Bration mini catalog, and then along with the other catalog with some new products. Now, anything from the current catalog and the January to June catalog count, anything that you purchase. So if you need cardstock supplied, if you need adhesive supply, you need more stamp sets and bundles and all the embellishments and ribbons and all the great coordinating stuff that we have. All of that counts. If you do place an order and it's $50, make sure that you're choosing a Sale-A-Bration item. If you don't have your catalogs yet, let me know. I know that there's a lot of people that it's just like last time. The mail is crazy. And with coming off the holidays and all of that, it makes it difficult for people to, they all haven't gotten their stuff. So that's how it kind of works. All right, let me try something here while you guys are watching me here. And I'm afraid to refresh. There we go. Now I can see. Now, I also see that as we're looking at my laptop, it looks like it's a little bit fuzzy, but when I turn to the second, turn you down so you can see the projects, everything's going to be much clearer. So good. Looks like some of you got catalogs. Hi, Deanna, or Diana, Deborah, Nancy, Jane. Great. Well, don't forget to comment as we're going through and stamping. Let me know what you think. I'm going to go ahead and turn you down, and we're going to get started on the projects, okay? Okay. I just have to make sure that my little cord is not in the way here, so give me a second. I have a little bit different setup tonight, and that's the reason it's a little bit different. Okay, so I'm just trying to, looks like I have some glare here. Oh. Okay, there we go. All right, so of course we have the Sale-A-Bration in the mini. What I also have to share is I have my January card club, and I had shared a little bit on my, I think it was last week video, but anyway, we're going to be using product from the Sale-A-Bration catalog tonight, and some from the mini catalog, and I can't open the pages yet. That is the big problem, is that until it goes live, I can't open the pages. So actually we're going to do this. We're going to put this down. Okay, so I'm going to move these out of the way. These are, there's one more project that will be in the kit for the January card club. And I had mentioned before, this is a $28 or $35 club, and it really depends on, hi Taryn, it depends on if you want to pick up or if you want it express mailed. And so that is where the difference in price comes in, but it's awesome. You'll see, you'll get all these card kits with embellishments, ribbon, everything that you need to create the projects, and the color tutorial to create the projects. Okay, so what we're going to do is I am going to create a project here for you. Now when you are in the card club, you get this project packet just like this, and I have them all marked for you. But for the make and takes, like I said, these are projects that you'll get to make if you spend $30 with me this month. Okay, let me grab my little, I need my pad here, and I want to pull these items out. So everything would be in your kit. Now there would be you'll have designer paper. You have to cut your own little flower, but it would be in there. I'm going to feature one of the stamp sets that's in the catalog, which is let me see here. I want to do something. It's called Happy Thoughts. Sorry about that. Just had a little brain crazy there. Happy Thoughts. And this is a $1 million stamp set, meaning that a demonstrator hit her $1 million sales. And Jackie Bolheis is her name. And she is over in Holland, Michigan, I believe. I sound low. All right, let me see. I've got this turned up all the way. I apologize if I'm not sounding very loud. I will talk louder, see if that helps out. Anyway, we're going to use this stamp set, and it's awesome. Her idea was to have a sentiment for the front of the card and on the inside, or you could even use the larger ones for the inside or the outside also. But what I have here is I'm going to move this way a tad. What I have is Bumblebee cardstock and some Whisper White. And then this is one of the free designer papers that is in the Sale-A-Bration catalog. So this is one of the free, and it's a 12 by 12. But I have a base here of Bumblebee, and this is 8.5 by 5.5. So just use the bone folder and crease that over. So that's our card base. Our next piece is going to be just like this, and so I'm going to go ahead and put this down. So I'm going to start with the most simplest of cards. So if you're a new stamper, this would be perfect. This would be a perfect project for you. So this piece is just cut 1/4 inch smaller, which is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. And so you have that pretty little border of the bumblebee color behind. There you go. And then I have two pieces here, one of the same cardstock along with Whisper White. We're going to turn over, I want this side to show, and we're going to stamp on this side. But before I do that, we are going to use the tag punch that is actually in the bundle that I'm featuring for the January card class. It's the Fancy Phrases bundle, and that bundle, I don't have the price written down for me, but it does. If you purchase the bundle, you actually get it for the price that is in the catalog. So I give you that discount without shipping or tax in the kit as an add-on. This is cut down. It's 2 inches, so I'm going to cut that, pop that, put that out of the way because I'm turning this into a tag. And then same thing with my bumblebee. You just put that inside here, make sure that it's lined up by looking on the back, and punch. Are you guys hearing me fine now? Please let me know. I haven't seen any comments come through. But there we are. We're going to take a D-size block, and I think I'm going to make this into, I'm going to do it exactly like the catalog. I took this design right out of the Sale-A-Bration catalog, and thinking of you, and we're just going to use the Memento Black, and that, I'm going to put this over to the side, and we are going to stamp, excuse me, alright, love sound but high enough, okay, maybe low sound, is that what you're saying maybe? Let me see, let me try one thing here, just to make it, I don't know, we'll see if that helps at all, okay? We'll see. Alright, so, Memento Black, thinking of you, ink it up, make sure that it's nice and inked well, and my thinking of you is, how do I want to do this here? I think I'm going to go just like that. Okay, I want it a little bit sideways, just like that. And then let me clean off my stamp here. And then I have already pre-cut, like I said, this little flower is just one of the flowers out of the designer paper. And I'm going to go ahead and attach that right here. And I need to get my little silicone mat so I can put a little bit of adhesive. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Very good. So that little flower is going to go there so it coordinates. And I am not going to attach these. I mean, I'm not going to like adhere them together before I get my arm into this ink. Let's put that out of the way. We're going to use the Bumblebee gingham ribbon. All of our cardstock and designer papers, all of that coordinates very well together. And so I am going to just take this and put it through the hole, I believe. There we go. Just like that. And then I'm going to tie a bow onto, and then hold those together. And then once I get it on the front, I think I might go ahead and do a couple dimensionals and attach that to the front of the card. Alright. There we go. Pull that like this. How do I cut that little? I don't know. I use our fabulous paper snips. That's how I do it. See those little sharp babies there? That's how I did it, Linda. I love them. Okay, speaking of that, we need to cut this just like that. And then now we're ready to adhere this onto the front and to make this a beautiful little card. Alright, so let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I will put one here so that that will hold the designer paper kind of on that white and then come up to there. Alright, that is it. And then this is going to go on the front of the card just like that. Now, if I could open the inside of the Sale-A-Bration catalog, I would open that so that you could see how that compares to what is in the catalog. But our catalogs, you guys, are awesome for ideas and making sure that you have ideas that you can, continue and make different things and use what's there. So thinking of you, just wanted to send some happy thoughts your way. How about, let's do that one. Just wanted to, I think this is it. Get this off of I have it stuck pretty well onto there we go. All right, that's what we needed. Now, if you have a stamp that is actually a little bit longer than that, one of the things you can do, because our D block does really well in keeping things pretty, to fit a lot of our stamps. But just turn it this way. I am actually going to go ahead and ink this up. I'm going to put it on the inside of the card. Now, of course, this stamp set is just sentiments only. So if you want to add another stamp set to it where you are putting an image inside, you can do that too. I'm just going to do the sentiment for now, and that's just going to go right there. Just like that. And now my card is ready to send. Turn the paper now. Oh yeah, good thought there, Nancy. That really is the trick, is turning the paper instead of the scissors, because it's easy to move it around. So there's our first card, okay? And that is using happy thoughts. All right. So let's move this out of the way. We're going to be using this punch again in just a moment. But our next card is going to be using the Dragonfly Garden. That's going to be our next card. Okay, and so let me just bring some things down here to reach. Again, your packet would come like this. I am going to be using this designer paper, and it comes in it's a 6x6 package. Dandy Garden is the name of it. Sorry, the glare is there. And I may have showed this on one of my regular lives, but anyway, you have all these different designs. Look at those. I'm trying to hold it so you can see the back side too. But there's much more in here than just dragonflies. I mean, it's really some nice paper in there, and I've used some of it already. We actually got to use it at our on-stage event convention back in November. It was already. So, okay. Let me put that up here out of the way. So, this bundle actually comes with a punch. I love the bundles with punches. You know, it's great having the dies, and I do use those a lot. But having the punches actually, it's just more, what do I want to say, mobile, or you know, that you can take it places and such. I'm not sure what color I'm going to use yet. Let me get started on the card here. But here is what your packet will have. And what I'm going to do is, again, move my space here so I can get to what I need. I'm going to go ahead and, this is Misty Moonlight, is one of the colors in the package that works, that coordinates. So one of the in colors, Misty Moonlight. So we're going to use that. And I have chosen the, I guess it looks like dandelions almost. Yeah, dandelion paper. And then on the back side it has those. But we're going to be using that. Before we get started, we are going to take Bumblebee, because that is another color that coordinates in the package of cardstock. And we are going to take the fluttering dragonflies, I guess. And again, this is not a very difficult card. I'm going to stamp once and then stamp there. Come here, here. And then, yeah, that's all I want. Okay, that's all I want on that one. Okay. And then, like I said, I also have the Misty Moonlight is going to coordinate with this. Okay. And let's see, we are going to stamp our saying in the Misty Moonlight. It's "You are an inspiration." Ink that up. I'm just trying to see how many of you are actually on here. Like I said, it doesn't give me, it's hard for me to see what the scoop is in the way that I have this set up. So, "You are an inspiration" is actually going to get stamped on the front of my white, Whisper White here. And that is actually just going to go down here at the bottom, just like that. And let's clean that off. Alright. Let's see, where are we here? Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is just get ready to put this together. So what I'm going to do is, this is actually going to go right here, and I can see I'm covering those guys up, but that's okay. That's going to go right here. Yeah, this is going to go flat. I have to decide if I want it flat or want it to pop up. So all the products that I'm showing right now, you know, some are in the main catalog also. A lot of the, well, this paper, this whole kit will be available tomorrow. Tomorrow starts the new January to June catalog and the Sale-A-Bration. And so this is one of the bundles and paper and everything that you can get in there. So this is going to go right here. I'm done with the stamping for the moment. Alright, and then this is where I have to decide which one of these I want to do. And I guess I'll go with the blue one here, but the punch matches up perfectly. Look at that. And and you can see where I've already cut it out right here. I cut one out that I wanted to punch of a different color on another project that I had created. But let me punch this out, and it's that easy, matches right up. You also, it punched out another one. It's not quite what I was wanting, but I guess if you want to, you know, look at that, I'll save it for another project. But we are going to go ahead, and this will go here. Before I do that, we also have this coordinating little ladybugs. Look at, I gotta show you. They're so cute. I'm going to add one on here. A couple, I don't know, one or two of them I'm going to add on here. So, hi Kelly, thanks for joining. I'm glad that you're here. We are using the Dragonfly Garden bundle right now with the second project. And what I'm going to do right now, I think, is I'm going to come around here. I don't know, maybe I might not add this on here. It might be just more than, sometimes less is more. And yeah, but anyway, this comes in the suite. So this is one of the products that you can get, Mossy Meadow, and it's the braided trim. I decided I'm not going to use that part of the suite. We are going to get some dimensionals and pop this up. I need some mini dimensionals, because this works pretty well. Actually, I guess I'm just going to go on the wings here and put these on each side of the wings. I think I'm going to put one in the middle just for stability. And then this little guy is going to go onto the bumblebee piece that we are adding here. Okay. Alright, so this little guy is going to go just like that. I am going to take one of the little ladybugs and add this to the group. These are also in the suite. And you just put it on the glue dot just like that, push it down, and then you have your glue dot on your little ladybug. So let's put one there. Look how cute that is. Just like that. I think I'm going to add one more, and I am going to add this ladybug right here. Oh, I didn't get that. There we go. Just like that. Okay, so we've added some ladybugs, we've added some dragonflies, and used part of our suite, the dragonfly. Now there is more that comes with this suite. There's dandelion wishes. No, I think that's one of the catalog items in the current catalog. But there is like a dandelion and some leaves and some other things that are really nice that go with the dragonfly garden here. Alright, there we go. And then I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. So how many of you are demonstrators that are on here with me? I'm curious to know how many of you already have your wish list ready or to order everything. I think I'm going to come right over here to the side, like that, kind of off-center it. There we go. All right, there is our second card, Dragonfly Garden. And of course, you will, I don't have it cut right now. I should have, but I do not. You'll get a piece of white that goes on the inside also with your kit. Now again, you can get these projects for free by spending $30 in my online store. I have the host code. The host code is right there at the top. I don't want it to interfere with the demonstration here, but I will leave it right there if you want to write it down. But this is our second project. All right. So let me show you this. This is the design that we did at the convention. And your list is too big. Ordered once. I'm sure there will be more. Oh, yeah. Taryn, your order's ready. Donna, your list is too big to buy everything. I hear you, girlfriend. But this is what I got my inspiration from. So this is using 3 different pieces of the designer paper. You can see I added more of the little dragonflies in that there. But anyway, this just gives you an idea. And this is how you can just take something that you've seen and change it up. And look at the difference in using that green. So there you go. Wanted to share that with you. Okay. We are on to the third card, and this one is actually going to feature, let me see here, one of the celebration sets that's free, and it is called Heal Your Heart, and that one right here, Heal Your Heart, and it's got a nice font in that. And this is going to feature cards and envelopes that you cannot get any longer. So this is an exclusive. So by placing the order, you're getting something that's exclusive that you're not able to get anymore. But this is a beautiful card, you guys, that we are going to do. And we are going to, let's see here. We're going to be using the gold cards and envelopes, and look at that gold shimmer on that card. Now, these were in the holiday catalog, and listen, if they were still available, you would be able to order them through this evening, because the holiday catalog is still good until the other catalog starting tomorrow. So, but I have plenty to go around. So we will be using those. Let me just grab everything that we need. Now, I don't know how many of you have seen these. These are our gold hoops, and they are very interesting, and they're flat. So we are going to be using them. See, I don't know if you can tell, but see how flat that is? We're going to be using that. And then we're going to be using rich razzleberry. Some of our gold twine that comes in it's in the main annual catalog. You like mine? Great. Small order with catalogs. Yeah, I I have mine's ready. I'm ready to go. Just ready to go. All right, let me see what we have here. I have vanilla. All right, so these are what we're doing. Garden green, we're using rich raspberry, and then the gold items here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to set this stuff aside. I am going to go ahead and use Wishing I Could Heal Your Heart. We're going to be stamping that on some scrap vanilla and just ink that up. And again, you can get this stamp set free by purchasing $50 before shipping and tax. All right, and so I am going to just stamp that right here. And again, rich raspberry. And let me get this cleaned off and out of the way. Okay, so there's the first thing. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 2 1/4 inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch this out. And that fits in there nicely. The reason I'm using the 2 1/4 is it fits well with the gold ring that we are going to be adhering. All right, so there we go. Got my silicone mat. So we're going to use mini glue dots to do this, all right? Mini glue dots, I don't know, I'm going to bring this up here and see if you can see, but if you haven't used the mini glue dots before, what you're going to do is you are going to use them, and you're going to take this, and you can use your fingernail, use your pick tool, but I'm going to take this, and I'm going to roll it up as skinny and tight as I can get it, and you just keep rolling it on there. It's going to roll up very skinny. And that's what you're going to use to put your gold hoop wherever I put it. Really? We're missing the gold hoop. How can something in such a small area disappear? All right, well, it'll turn up. So let me get another one out of here. Goodness. All right, let's grab another one here. And then what you do is you just put that on the edge, okay? And then just push that right down onto that edge, okay? So there's one. And I did 3 in my prototype when I created this. And I have to tell you that this card was inspired by my friend Rhonda Wade, and so I decided to create this. And these, I love these gold cards and envelopes. And so what better way than to get them in a card kit for you, so you can use any sentiment you want. There's plenty here that you can purchase to get yourself to $50 to get this stamp set free. Okay. All right. So I have 3 glue dots on here. We're going to turn this over, and this is going to fit right on top of my punch, my sentiment here. Sorry, my fingers might have got in the way a little bit. And then you're just going to push that right down on this circle. Okay? And then there you are. That is your beautiful little piece that we're going to put right here. Just like that. Now I'm going to use more of the mini glue dots, so I want to keep those by my side. We need a rich raspberry flower. And here's the punch. Gold hoop is in flat on gold envelope. Yes, Elaine, the gold, this is flat. So let me bring these back up and just share with you. It's hard to see, but yes, they are flat. And I'm going to hold it like this so you can see. But yeah, they're very flat. And that actually does not even stick up as much as a dimensional would stick up, you know, sending it through the mail. So we're going to use the flower punch, and we need 1 rich raspberry flower. And I am also going to use the sprig punch, which is gone by the wayside, but it is in the main catalog, and it is something that you can use instead of using dies. So we're going to punch 2 of those. I need 2 of these. Punch 2 of those, and this is garden green to coordinate with the rich raspberry. Oh, the one I lost, gold hoop is in flap on gold envelope. Oh, look at you. Let me see. That might be the case. You might be exactly right. Look at. You are correct, my friend. You win the prize. Oh my gosh. How did you know that? How did you know that? You must have seen it there and went back and checked it out for me. Thank you. I knew it would turn up in my cleanup over here, but anyway. That's funny. Yeah, I finally figured that one out. I finally figured it out, what she was telling me. All right, getting my parts and pieces here. I've got 2 scissors. I've got one that I'm using for ribbon, and then I have my other one here that I'm just using for, this is my new pair for ribbon. And the one here is for paper. So, you know how when your mom always said, don't you use my good scissors? So we have to have a pair of good scissors. Now we understand why your mom told us that, right? And then this is for the paper. All right, so we've got our parts and pieces here. Okay. Now before we put everything together, I need some of the gold cord here, and I need it about that length, and I need it to be doubled. Wait till you see this. This is so beautiful, you guys, and it's pretty simple, honestly. I think this will still cut my cord. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then I only need to cut my loop down here at the bottom. So what I need is I want 2 loops up here, like that, and then I want pieces at the bottom down here, and I like them frayed a little bit. I like it frayed. Piece of the ribbon. You tie a piece of the ribbon on the ribbon scissors. Yeah, that's a good idea. And I just put this charm on here that I got as a leadership gift for the November situation. But I've been using these so much, you can see there's sticky on there, but this is for my papers. And I just grabbed my other ones that I got to cut my good ribbon. But they're still cutting this pretty well, so I'm okay. All right, here's what we need. So we're going to try to put this in place and make sure I'm still in the screen so you guys can see. So this is going to go here. I want my ribbon stuff, this little guy, to kind of come around over here like that. Okay, so where are my dimensional? I need a dimensional. We're going to use a dimensional to put that down right there. Okay. I haven't put this down yet completely because I want to get my flower put together. I don't know what I got on here. There we go. All right, so to put our flower together, we are going to use mini glue dots. Mini glue dots are your best friend on this particular project. And what I need to do is I need to put my leaves, my stems, on here. So I need one there, and actually, you know what I think is easier? If I just go ahead and put some dimensionals on my flower, not dimensionals, mini glue dots, goodness. All right, so I want this to turn this way because I kind of want it to kind of go the same way. There we go. And then I need 2 at the bottom. Here. And there. Alright, so again, this is not hard, it's just you know, a little bit of figuring out how you want it to be. That's all. Let's see here. Yes, the gold, I'm watching, I don't have my comments right where I'm looking down at my projects here. The gold thread is actually in the annual catalog, and it's a combo pack with the white weave ribbon. It's like a combo pack, but it comes on a thing like this. Okay, is that what I want? That's what I want. And actually, I think I want to move this over. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, there we go. This was just a little bit too far over for me. There we go. Maybe I'll shorten it a little bit. There we go. So there. Okay. And there we are. So that's going to go right here. And so I'm going to peel off this dimensional. And then this is going to go right on top. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then this will actually go flat onto the gold card. So let's put some of our sticky here. This is going to come up over here, just like that. This is so, I just love this card, you guys. I just have to tell you. All right, next, we are not done. We are going to be using the gold glitter dots, okay? And these come in, they've got all these different sizes, which I think is awesome. And let me grab my take a pick tool here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. And we are going to go ahead and sprinkle these throughout the card. So I'm going to go with a really large one here. Pick that up, and I'm going to come down here. And then a medium one over here. I'm going to take one of the little bit smaller ones, but so there's all different sizes here. Come up there. Fuzz is going on here. And then I am going to go ahead and just take some of these small ones. There's one. And let's come up here. Let's go ahead and put a little bit bigger one right there. Oh my gosh, is that gorgeous. And lastly, we are going to take one of the large ones, and that's going to go in the center of our flower. All right. So, that is it. I'm going to fold this over, and look at how beautiful that is, you guys. Hopefully you can see. And if you wanted this to glitz more, you could splat it. You could take some Wink of Stella and put it on the flower. But that gold, look at that. Doesn't that just pop that right on there? I love it. All right, there's card number 3. Thank you. Hopefully I'm holding it so you guys can see it well. Thank you, Elaine and Donna, Linda. Aw, I like it, you guys. All right. And the last card that we have tonight is one of the cards that will be in the card class, the January card class, which is Fancy Phrases. It is, that is the bundle that I used for the club. Now, let me just move some things out of the way. Let's do that. It goes up there. And I'm going to get my last project over here so that we can okay, so fancy phrases. Here you go. This particular, the sayings that are on this stamp set are beautiful. I love them. So that's the reason that I chose this. I also like to color, and you have some coloring that you can do, or you can leave it as it is. But this is why I chose this particular stamp set for a club. And again, it's in a bundle where you have a punch. So that is why. All right, we are going to be using, let me move this stamp set out of the way. We're going to be using Pretty Perennial, or not Pretty Perennial, that is one of the new stamp sets that's in the catalog that I love, that I have, you know, I've told you guys I If you haven't watched me much, flowers are my downfall. I have to make myself buy something else. So, hey Debbie, thank you. I appreciate it. Sue, everybody, I'm glad that you guys like that card. We are going to be using basic gray, and the colors are, let me see, right here it is. This is the petal pink, and this, if you don't have this ribbon, it's called the Organdy striped ribbon. This is so soft and pliable, and it's shimmery. It's wonderful. It's one of those ribbons that you say, oh, that's yummy ribbon. But we're going to be using that. I've got, this goes with the peony. That's what I wanted to say. It goes with the peony suite out of the annual catalog. All right, so let me get my act together here. Okay, so this is the base of our card, and we are going to go ahead and put this on the base of our card. So that is going to go sideways right over here, and this is cut down. I think it's a 3x4. That's a size that I use quite often. So there's that. And, oh, can't do that. That was not good. And then we're going to stamp on the front here. And so I am going to use birthday wishes. And we're going to use basic gray. All right, basic gray, and that's going to be stamped right here in the corner. Let's see, about right there, just like that. And the next thing is we're going to be using the large flower. Now, a lot of times when I have the large images like this, I like to take my ink pad and go onto my stamp instead of my stamp onto my ink pad, okay? So just make sure that's inked up very well. And I'm going to take it, and I'm going to actually go this way, and I'm just going to go on the corner of the card here. I want to make sure I'm not getting on my B for birthday there, just like that. Okay. So there we are. The basic gray is very nice. So we're going to put that here. Now this is for the inside of our card, this piece. And so while I have the ink out here, we're going to go ahead and we are going to go ahead with putting the flower on the inside, the other little image that we have. So I'm going to ink this up. And I'm just going to come on the inside right there in the corner. And then the last thing is, may your day be filled with heartfelt happiness. So let's go ahead and put that as our inside sentiment. Right there. Just like that. Okay. And the last thing we have to do is actually do a little bit of coloring. So I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and put this right down. This is going to mount right on top of the petal pink. Oh, wait, I am not going to do that because I don't have to go to the edges, and I don't want to get that on my petal pink there. So, super easy coloring. Let's see. So I'm just going to take the dark. I have Mint Macaron is the color I have here. And coloring can be super fast and easy. It does not have to be, you know, like super precise if you're not a big coloring fan. But our blends make coloring so fabulous, I will tell you that. Okay, I need to pull this little guy because there is a little coloring here. And so I am going to go ahead and do a little bit in those leaves with the dark. And then I'm going to go ahead and go back with the light and just fill it the rest of the way in. And this is in the subtles. The color is in the subtles, and so it just that's just what it is. You know, it makes it's not so heavy duty in the color family. So when you're coloring, it's just going to look nice and soft and beautiful. All right, dark, and then this again is our petal pink, which coordinates with the colors that I've chosen. We are going to go ahead and I'm just going to take this darker color and just color in some of the areas where there is the lines. I mean, it's just kind of there for you. Then when I use the light color, it's going to actually blend that together very nicely. So, okay, let's do that. I'm just going to do these dark and come around there. What else do I have right there in the inside? Okay, now we're going to go with the light, and I think I'm going to go ahead with the brush tip because it'll color more space quicker, just like that. And you'll notice, if you haven't already, that yes, this is basic gray, and you can use your blends on with basic gray, okay? That way you don't have to always do it in black, and this basic gray just makes it softer because, like I said, this is a little bit softer kind of card look color using the subtles. So, all right, there we are. Got that colored in, and then, oh, that's sticky. I have sticky on there. I'm going to go back to my dark. Actually, I forgot about my little flowers over here, and I'm just going to color this in with the darker, because I had started with the dark, and then this one I'm just going to leave it with the dark, just like that for the inside. I think this one needs a little more shading, adding a little bit in there. There we go. That's what it needed, just a little bit more. All right, we're almost done. Coloring took longer than anything, right? Let me pull this up here so you can see it. And I did, you know, I made sure that I put this on my silicone mat so that it didn't stick on my paper. But I'm going to bring this up closer so you can see the color of the design that I colored in, I guess. All right, so this is going to go right here. Going to mount right here. And of course, if you don't have these stamp sets for these make and takes, you can always use any sentiment. You can use any coloring means. So if you have blender pens and you know, the inks, you can color that way. You can also use the watercolor pencils with your painter brush or with your what's it called? Your blender pen. I just said it. All right, so before I put this down, I have another piece of gray granite. So that's what coordinates here, gray granite. And I'm actually going to go back to our topper punch, and I am going to go ahead and punch this just like that. And that is actually going to get mounted down here. So let's do this. It's going to go just like that on the front of my card. And then this is going to get mounted here. And I think I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, guys. I'm glad that you like it. And those of you that don't know me well, I actually work 40 hours a week at a full-time job besides Stampin' Up. And so I get a lot of inspiration from other demonstrators. And so this card was inspired by my friend Michelle. She's actually the one that did demonstration, and that's why I chose Fancy Phrases, because I thought, oh my goodness, how did I not like this in the catalog? So I've taken a piece of the Petal Pink Yummy ribbon, and I'm going to go ahead and tie it into the topper. That's the reason that I have it here, that I chose to use it. It's with the bundle, which makes it really nice anyway. And we're going to try to do a bow here on the camera. Just like this. I think I got it. And then I'll just foof it out. I think. Yeah, there we go. See there? Beautiful. Come on, turn around there. There we go. And take my pretty ribbon scissors. I don't want to mess this one up. And let's cut that in the angle. And let's cut that down just a tad. Right like that. Oh my gosh, is that pretty or what? There you are. There it is. Excuse me. Birthday wishes, and then may your day be filled with heartfelt happiness. That's your 4 cards. What do you guys think of those? The other thing I'm going to do really quick is, since my ink is still open here, I'm just going to go ahead. I've got it kind of up here. I'm going to go ahead and put a little corner piece on there. How's that? Okay, so like I said, all of the 4 projects that I shared, let me grab all of those. 1, 2, I didn't do the envelopes on all of them, did I? No, I sure didn't. And, okay, here we go. Sorry, my arms are getting all in the way here. And let me get things out so that you can see the 4 cards. And again, the fancy phrases. Okay, we have this one. I didn't do anything on this little guy. But you have envelopes with all of them. You will have envelopes. You have all the parts and pieces. You also have a tutorial. You will have an exclusive card and envelope here that you can't get any longer, which I think is so beautiful. And I'm missing an envelope for this guy, but that's okay. We'll just put him right there. Let me see if I can get them all in the view here before I switch over. Another pretty one, yes, thank you so much. Now you'll notice I didn't do a lot of bling bling, but I can tell you that this one right here would be so pretty with the elegant gems. Would be awesome with that. Oh, there you go. Okay, good. You can see them all. I'm going to push this up a little bit so you can get them all in view. So if you order from me by the 22nd using the host code, that is where you can get these for free. Anything else that you need, please just let me know how I can help. And if you want to host a party, if you are not a demonstrator, I know a lot of demonstrators are on here with me, but if you are looking for something fun to do and you want to get some free products, give me an email or a text or something. Let me know, and we can work on a virtual party. You'll have your own Facebook page. It won't be on my page. We'll have a private page just for you and your guest, and we will make it a fun event. Everybody will get a package that they will be able to stamp along with us. It's a fun thing. So let me know if you're interested in that. So for tonight, let me see if I can turn you back around here. I am going to, let's see, just to say goodbye. There we go. So if you jumped on after I started, make sure you go back and watch the replay. If you are watching this on YouTube, which is just Barb Ryder, look that up, and I'll have it uploaded there. Make sure to subscribe. I am doing some exclusive YouTube videos with some of the celebration items. Otherwise, I'm back here on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Every Thursday, 7 o'clock, I am here live on my Stamp with Barb or Stamp with Barb Ryder, either one. Thank you, everybody, for the love, for the thanks. I appreciate that. I will go back and read all the comments. I wasn't able to keep up on them specifically as we were going, so if I didn't mean to ignore you if you said something and I didn't respond. But I just hope that you'll check things out, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. Make sure to come in and let me know that you're here. All right, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.